Don't it always go to show you don't know what you got till it's gone? They pay paradise and put up a parking lot. Now YouTube owns my video, don't you know? Popping boners wherever you go. How you doing? It's me, SuperPaulGames. Let's not pop some boners, or maybe we will. It's a Dick Show. Channel banned.
Arizona players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball. Next.
I'm ready for some Tug Dick San Francisco Giants baseball. Everybody dance. Do it now.
Final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
That's when you go to like the German ballpark that's more authoritarian.
Take a look at that ERA. Anywhere between 3.5 and 4.
Seventh inning, you will stretch. Let's play some baseball. Come on. Hit some balls. Tug Dick got the best batting average in the National League.
And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Hopefully he can keep building on that. Top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on. Oh, somebody, that was a clown fart.
First pitch on its way.
Oh!
No balls and 1 strike. So guys, these
it's a good thing I don't have a camera on. You see how pissed I was about that one. They look beautiful, just a little early on it.
Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before.
You throw it today, Grandma?
BP with the manager. He was really pleased
ahead of that change-up too. You need to slow the bat speed down a little bit.
Today.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's
get down, get down.
He has the same strike
Who knows
zone
baseball umps? I know one baseball ump. It's because he sucks. I know more NFL refs by name. I mean, I don't hang out with them. A bunch of them retiring this year, though. Ah, shit nuts. Please keep going, please keep going, please keep going, please keep going.
And that one is good.
Oh my god, I thought that was going to be a pop fly. I did not think he got enough of it. It's like a little birdie carried it the little extra inch we needed to get that out of here. Home run. Go Dick. He's been a big Dick this year.
To a 1-0 lead.
Pretty quiet here in Arizona. It's nice to silence the audience right away.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
That's honestly just a little bit of luck there. That was just being defensive, going the other way with it. And he got enough on it to get it out of there. Tied ball game. Come on, rest of the team do something. Can't be just the Dick Show. We're all stars in the Dick Show.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away.
Strike 1.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch, fouled off.
Maybe should have let that one go. I'd say 2020 though. 2 strikes to Dick. Pitchers like this are why games go long.
Wow, kind of an
Can you speed Hudson up? Is he writing his memoirs up there?
On the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
See, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna swing if you ever throw the damn ball. It's gonna be like, you're such a dick. That's what your mama said. Good slider outside. Tug Dick strikes out.
There are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do
oh, he's got some choice words to say. Probably like, you're a poo-poo face. I think Tug Dick would say something a lot meaner than that, honestly.
Digging in to try it again, Gerardo Parra. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Still tied, bottom of the 4th. No outs, unfortunately. Runners on first and second. Come on, Giants.
Hit in the air to left.
Little side dance.
On it. Looks it into his glove.
Yeah,
and
they're not going
one
to try
down.
his arm. Dick gets it to Wolverine, the cutoff man.
Ready for another shot now. Tug Dick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time
Oh,
up.
sweet. We got a runner on second. Go ahead run on second. Top of the fifth. 1 out.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ah,
No balls
I
and
should have
a
let that
strike to
go.
count.
The curveball kept tailing.
Second with one away.
I'm sorry, not curveball, fastball. Strike one to Diggalicious.
Now
That's
an
inside.
off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Quit making excuses for the pitcher. What is he, your son? Stupid announcer.
The 1-1. This one's
Oh,
down
right
to
over to the third baseman. Coward.
first, and there were two
Unfortunately,
down.
that makes it difficult for the guy on second. He does not advance. Hopefully, whoever's next in the lineup could do something.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Phil Westbrook.
We're still tied. I think Tug Dick's starting to get mad at the team. You bunch of Brandon Mosses.
From the
Get some
windup,
damn
the
hits.
1-1 pitch. And this
Uh-oh.
ball's
Go,
pretty
dude,
well
go.
struck high and deep to left
Not
field.
that's fuck
Ranging
balls.
back to the track,
That's
to the
gone.
wall. Gone.
It's supposed to be our team getting hits.
Solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year.
And I can't really blame Quintana. You know, maybe he threw one in a bad spot. But we got to score some runs if we're going to win games. This ain't soccer. Ties don't cut it. There are no ties in baseball.
Wow, not every call.
Unless you talk about that one shitty year in the All-Star game. The Selig was still commissioner and screwed up.
Get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
We're down by a run.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rod Hurt.
Who names their kid Rod? I'm sorry if your name is Rod. It seems like an odd name to me. Probably like, Paul seems like a weird name to me. Shut up. It's perfectly normal.
Two gone.
Tug Dick catches it. Bottom of the fifth, 2 outs. Yeah, give me that Latin beat. Beat off.
Ready for another chance? Omar Leon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Leon. Bottom of the seventh, no outs. We're still down by a run. Does our team have? Our team has 6 hits, but has only managed to get 1 run, which has been Tug Dick's home run.
Out toward left center. Dick sprinting after it. 1 away.
This might be his last at bat.
Dick start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck.
Top of the eighth, nobody on, no outs.
Moving into the back end of this game.
New pitcher on the
Only
mound.
Down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base.
Ah,
away from tying
third
this thing up.
baseman was perfectly set up for
And
that.
that's an important first out to start the eighth
That
here.
sucks. He hit it with power right at him. I am so pissed at this team.
Always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the
Did we
first
even get a
game of the
single
new
additional
run.
run other than
Now
Tug?
looking
No,
to
the only run we had was
the
Tug
rest
Dick's
of the
home
way.
run.
Pitching and defense.
Hunter Pence went like 2 for 4, but the rest of the team shat the bed. They need to have a mini game where I can go to the clubhouse now and trash it. Can I have one where I yell at some of the other players? Speaking of which, if we go to disabled list, how long is Posey still out? Looks like Posey's, well, it says he's on the 10-day disabled list now. But according to the DL time left, he's going to be out for another month at least. Shitballs. And if we look at the calendar, you can see it's August, September. Well, hopefully he gets back in late September in time for the playoffs. The joys of... Oh. I remember watching a developer stream on Twitch before this game came out. They're like, you're going to have really cool animations when you train. Aren't y'all excited? watching porn on the phone.
A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
Are you interested in working on base stealing? You interested in sucking my dick? No. Yeah, I'll pass on your stupid base stealing. Tug Dick only has the record for stolen bases. Look, he's already got 83 on the year, and the only reason he doesn't have more is he sat out a bunch of games. I should say he had a bunch of games where he only had one at bat when the coach was trying to teach him a lesson. Coaching staff on our team is a bunch of morons. Why don't you teach the rest of the team how to hit, coach? Tug Dick's got 35 home runs, though. That's insane.
Tough to escape the fog here in San Francisco, and it's rolling in now over AT&T Park.
That fog keeps rolling, rolling, rolling.
Two-game set between the American League's Houston Astros and the San Francisco Giants. San Francisco have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a skid that we gotta put the brakes on.
Alex Wood will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start.
He can
One
whip
of the
it.
things he's going to have to do a much better job.
Jose Altuve coming up to the plate.
Keep the walks down. Try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Top of the first, nobody out. Oh, man, it does not usually bode well when they're hitting them deep into the outfield early on.
Now Altuve connects. Deep left field.
That's even worse. What the hell's happened to our pitching?
And gone.
Nice hit by Altuve. Tug Dick wants to run up there and kick the pitcher in the nuts.
So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Astros take over.
Giants team, you do know we're in first place, right? We are going to the playoffs if the wheels don't fall off, and lately the wheels have fallen off.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that. Launching that.
Tug Dick coming up. You can see 35 home runs. Leads the Giants this year. That's insane.
Ball game yesterday afternoon.
We're down by 1 run. Runner on first. Wind's kind of blowing in from center.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Softly hit out.
Get the second, you turd.
And he'll get to fielder's choice play at second.
He does not get to second.
So in now for San Francisco, Hunter Pence, as he'll get his first opportunity.
I gotta look at the lineup in a second. You see the lineup in the bottom right? I see no Moss in there. Belt's playing first. Maybe Moss is done for the year because he was playing so bad. We can dream. Doesn't help them when the pitching's been so bad. You gonna throw it? Yeah, you turd.
First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back.
Obviously, Tug Dick's going to try and steal some bases to help out Hunter Pence. Hunter Pence got a ton of RBIs this year at 91. We're going.
On its way. A pitch out. The throw. He's in there easily.
Not good enough. What's up, Jose?
On the way down. So he swiped second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone.
What are you doing, whining
he
the
was going to be running there, right?
I could have got him, I swear.
He got a great jump.
Sure you could have.
Burned
I
it
know
down
I
to
could
second
have.
to get in safely.
You think I did a job doing anime dubs with that voice? I know, I could have. Somewhere there's a scout who's going to make me rich. I don't know if you can be rich doing anime dubs. I doubt it. Safe. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Time as he takes third easily.
One of the keys to stealing third.
I did do voices for animations way back in the day when I used to be an animator, but that was a long time ago now on my other channel.
For an arm.
1 out, bottom of the first, 1-1 count.
Is laid off for ball.
That's the way I'm going to announce everything from now on. Is that annoying? I think it is.
Tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a.
Look at that guy checking out the dick.
7 of their last 10.
Creepy.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Roll. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first.
Come on,
game.
Hunter Pence.
It just takes
Get a
one
hit or at
lead
least a
to
deep
put
pop
game
fly and we
face
can
out.
tie this
I'm
thing.
telling you, I know
2
both
balls
teams
and 2
come in
strike
on a
to
losing
Pence.
streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
He's battling.
Dick stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
If he hits that into the outfield almost at all, unless it's super shallow, we're going.
Curveball grounded
That's
toward
even
second.
better.
Altuve
We'll take the
has it.
sacrifice.
Throw to first
Tug
is
Dick
in time.
scores. We are
Runners
tied.
in to score.
Man, that is so much nicer than when Moss was in the number 4 slot.
All he needed was a ground
It's nice having
ball
someone
to
behind us that
tie this
actually
thing
gets
up,
something
and
done.
that's exactly what he does. That's great.
Tied ball game.
Digging in once again. Edgar Alvarado.
Avocado at the plate. We're down by a run again. Oh shit, we're down by a run. Top of the 4th, 1 out. Bases loaded. Our pitching is failing again.
The 1-2. Swing and a loop.
That's gonna bring in at least a run.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Man, it's gonna suck if we lose 6 straight. I do not know what's wrong with our pitching staff. They've been horrible of late. I say that, but last game we lost. Less because of the pitching staff, more because of the lack of offense. Pitching staff is falling apart in this game, though. We're down by 4 runs. Bases still loaded. Sorry about that. 1 out.
In the air out to straightaway left. Dick coming in. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Get out of the way, cutoff man. Tug Dick don't want anyone else to score.
Loaded with 2 gone now. Leading off the inning, Tug Dick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on.
Bottom of the 4th, no outs.
Want your leadoff guy
Ah,
to get
shit,
on
got under it
and
too
set
much.
the table for the
Trying
big
to
boys
lift it out of
start
here.
driving in some runs.
And he'll indeed make
so
the
much
play
for
in
that.
foul territory for the first down. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Altuve.
Top of the 5th, we're still down by 4. 1 out. Come on, Giants. We've been on such a roll this year until this week of the game.
Moves over, 2 down. So striding in, Tug Dick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
An 0 for 2. Bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. The ball game is tied though. Somebody did something right on the team.
Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate.
Got a piece of that way outside cutter.
In this half inning.
Oh, should have let that go. I think Tug Dick's trying to do too much. A little frustrated with the team and it's losing ways.
He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Low and inside. That's ball 1.
Back here, it's 1-2.
Come on, get over his head. There we go.
Some outfield grass, it's a
We'll just keep an easy stand-up single.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're
that is a very clutch hit. Hopefully we can get some stolen bases, get into scoring position. Hey, the trains. Choo, choo, choo. Like that was offensive to say to trains. That was trainist behavior. Sorry, society trained me to do it. Yeah, shitballs. Bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. Pence at the plate again. Let's see if we can steal some more bases, help him out like last time. Whoa.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back.
Come on, you turd knocker. Leave it alone. Tug Dick's trying to go to second.
First pitch.
There goes Dick.
A pitch out. The throw.
Safe.
And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Well, they should just let him go, man. He's like the new Ricky Henderson. What you looking at? Tug Dick's going for third. Please have a high leg kick or something to help out. Quit staring. You creeping, dude. There goes the dick. It's free. All right, we got a runner on third. 1-1 count to Pence. It's all you, Hunter Pence. All we need is a base hit, and we get the lead.
That has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Dick at third with 2 away.
And the thing prior to this game, the coach is like, you need to work on your base running. If there's one thing Tug Dick don't need to work on, it's
He's
that.
been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little.
1 ball and 2 strikes to Pence. Come on, Pence. Go ahead, run over here on third. It's waiting.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Good patience by Pence. Oh, come on. Beat that out. Beat that out. Beat that out. Ah. That sucks. Not fast enough to get there. And by that I mean Hunter Pence wasn't. Tug Dick was plenty fast. We're still tied after 5. Sucks that we left the go-ahead run on base. Tug Dick, 1-for-3. He's got 92 RBIs. He's got almost as many as Hunter Pence, maybe more. We're up by 1 run. Top of the 7th. No outs.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Come on, get over his head. Go, Dick, go! Nice. Runs it out. You can't catch him. He's grease lightning. Before the game, they're like, Dick, why are you greasing yourself up? They'll never catch me.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach.
I think it's more what Tug Dick's uncle would be like. Grease yourself up, dumb Dick. That sounds weird, uncle. They'll never catch you. I tried to catch a greasy pig once, and I did. It's your aunt. Then she left me because I'm mean. He's still second. I guess there's a reason. I'm single. Oh, I don't know if he's going to make it. That might have been a late jump. It works.
Not in time.
Woot woot.
He's able to thwart the pitch out.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Nice. Stolen base by Tug Dick.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guess.
Bottom of the 7th, no outs. I don't know if we can steal third or not. Usually he's pretty good at that.
You cannot be late.
All right, we got him checking back on the runner. There. Oh no, shit.
Spin and a throw back to second.
Oh, that was close.
And he'll dive back in safely. No one out with a runner at second. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Obviously, they don't want Tug Dick to get to third.
Again a throw. And the runner back safely.
It's not very often that we see them check back to second that much. Maybe he'll throw it into the outfield if we get lucky.
From the belt, the pitch. Runner breaks for third.
Ah, hits the
And
foul.
another foul ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Pence.
Come on, baby. Tee it up, drive.
Again, a 1-2.
High and
Fastball
outside.
stays way up that time for ball 2.
2-2 count to Pence. Come on, Pence. Let's advance that runner.
2-2 pitch just missed.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Full count to Pence.
7 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Now a look and a
Stupid
throwback
pitcher
to
knocked
second,
that off.
And a dive, but he's back in.
We still have a 1-run lead. Trying to end this horrible losing skid we've been on.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. This is flared out.
Oh, that is...
And this
That is almost the worst place he could have hit it. Tug Dick can't advance at all on that. Wolverine coming up to the plate, though. He's having a rough game 0 for 3.
So far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because
stop
none of
that
matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Oh, it's sitting on something right here.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
The throw.
Safe.
Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Tug Dick's showing that speed he's got and his lack of faith in teammates right now.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a
1 ball, 1 strike. We definitely want some insurance runs.
1-1. Soft liner to the right side.
Again.
Taken in at first for the second out of the
Lining right to an infielder. Come on, dudes.
Stepping up to the plate, Harold Costello. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Come on, Costello, get a hit. Nobody seems to be able to get it out of the infield right now.
Looking to keep
just hit it over somebody's head.
The pitch.
Strike 1.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch.
That's the ball on the strike.
He misses with it. 1-1.
Come on, man.
And a swing and a
that's
miss.
strike 2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Yeah, it'd be nice if he'd bothered to do something.
Turned on and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Frustrating when you get in scoring position and nobody's able to advance you.
Now another 1-2 on the ground to the right side.
Yeah, there's no way he's going to get there. He's out. They leave Tug Dick stranded. I was thinking of the Twitch stream for a moment.
They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6.
Yeah, we still got a 1-run lead after 7 innings. Hopefully our pitching can maintain that little lead. Man, Tug Dick having a good day, 2 for 4.
He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
We're up 11-6. Yeah. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. New pitcher on the mound.
Pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
A little early on that.
Here, 0-1.
Saying I'm weak. Contact result. You're weak, game. Challenge you game to a liftoff. Oh, balls. 2 strikes to Tug Dick. A little early on that splitter, too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And
there we go. Get over his head.
Lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases.
Yep.
The relay.
Easy double.
In there with a double. And this, of course,
Dick having a great game.
A lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders.
Man, we're 3rd in the National League for doubles. That's pretty cool.
These guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category.
I don't know where Tug Dick is on the individual list. I do know he's like number 1 for triples in the National League.
The 4-hole hitter, Hunter Pence.
Hunter Pence will hit all 4 of your holes. It's nasty. Be nice if you just got a hit. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
Another stolen base for Tug Dick. Very aggressive today. I don't care if we're up by 5 or whatever. They're losing all the games we have. We got to get this win.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to
big
get
old
that
swing and a
pitcher
miss
coming
for
to the back of
Pence.
the plate, and they did that.
2 balls and a strike.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Dick.
I wish the Astros would arrive because it's like for astronauts. I wish they'd arrive in space ships when their game is done. They'll be like, my work here is finished. And they fly out, leaving in a crater like in the field. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Pence.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Staying alive.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, talk about
Good discipline by Pence. That's one of the things I like. I mean, I know I complain about Moss all the time, but how many times did we see when Moss was hitting behind Dick? He'd start with 2 balls off and 1 because of a pitch out, and then be like strike, strike, ball, strike. And 3 strikes in a row. He walks. Good eye by Pants. I think Wolverine's coming up next.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
I like the way he says entice him. Ooh, you like that pitch? You want some more, honey?
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on
Yeah,
the ground.
strike 1 to Crawford.
This is foul for the first strike.
Runners on the corners, only 1 out.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Come on, Pence. As I say, now's your chance to put the game away. The game might actually already be away, but all he needs is 1 good swing of the bat, and he can bring home a run or 2.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Change up just
That's
off
the ball.
track, and it's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3 balls and a strike, the count to the
Wow,
Giants
this pitcher's losing his shit.
Harold
By that I mean he's a little wild right now. 3 balls in the strike.
A double play, waits on deck.
I have a feeling he'll probably find the strike zone right here, though.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a
Full
little
count.
tapper. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
Oh, is that going to be a double play? It is, sadly.
Relay to first in time.
We don't get anything. Tug Dick is left stranded. Wolverine grounds into a double play. We only need 3 outs to win this thing, though. We're done with 8 innings. We got a 5-run lead. That's looking pretty. We do win.
No doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
And 11
Is that why we were losing games, evil monkeys?
Giants get the win after banging
Like
out
in The Wizard of
16
Oz?
total hits. Heath Hembry gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa.
As the fog rolls in on the bay, we win. Look at that. Tug Dick, 3 for 5. 2 singles, a double. Let's see where we are in the standings a second. Man, John Jay went 4 for 5, too. Our team did pretty solid. I was worried early on because we were down, what was it, by 4 runs at one point? But the team rallied. We've got a little less than 2 months to go in the season. If we go look at standings, we are 8.5 games ahead of the Dodgers. Man, the Dodgers made up a lot of ground. Look, they won 6 straight, and we had lost. We've won 1 now, but we had lost like 5 straight. In the National League Central, Pirates are up on the Cardinals by 8 games. In the National League East, Nationals are up on the Braves by half a game, and then there's a bit of a drop to the Mets. In the American League West, Rangers are 11.5 games up on the Mariners. In the American League Central, Royals are 6.5 games up on the Tigers. Come on, Tigers. And in the AL East, the Yankees are 11.5 games up on the Orioles. Kind of interesting. The wild card happened now. Braves and Dodgers would make it there in the National League. Be in the American League wild card. Mariners and Angels. That will probably change, though. We got a lot of season yet to go, a couple months. Well, everybody, I had a good time because we finally won, man. I was getting sick of losing. Tug Dick had a great game. I hope you had a good time watching. Thanks so much for hanging out.